combination, and they will be the only unseeded pair in the semi-finals tomorrow, because it's two seeded pairs playing against each other for the last remaining semi-final place. So it is the Indonesian number 8 seeds, Gutama and Isfahani, who lead out the two pairs. Aaron Chia and So Yi have the hopes of a nation on their shoulders to have home players in the semi-finals tomorrow. This will be a 6th meeting between these two pairs, and of the previous 5, Gutama and Isfahani have won 4 of them, including the last 2. The last being in the final of the Southeast Asian Games, 21-14, 21-17 in 45 minutes. And in the team competition, the men's team competition at the Southeast Asian Games, Gutama and Isfahani won even easier, 12-12.
That side. Aaron to serve. Gutama to receive.
So I just glanced away at the wrong moment there, Steve. Was it the Indonesians that chose ends?
The Indonesians chose ends immediately.
Thank you. Well, it'll be interesting to see whether Isfahani has recovered from the injury that hampered him in the World Tour finals in the semi-final. He had an injured knee, there he is. But Sabah Karyaman Gutama turned 30 yesterday. Happy birthday, Gutama. From Sumedang in Western Java, northeast of Bandung, and they're currently one place down from of 7 on the world ranking. Spent a total of 3 weeks across 2 different spells at number 3. Second consecutive, they lost in the second round last year to Ben Lane and Sean Vendy, who we've just seen are already through to the semi-final stage. In the first round, they beat Indra and Wakim, young Indonesians that won the Australian Open, and in the second round, 3 games against the former world champion Kang Min Hyuk and his new partner Kim Dong-joo. So to Aaron Chia, who will turn 29 next month, from the ancient city of Malacca. That equates to about 5'7". Well, I've got him 2 centimetres taller than that at 170. They're enjoying their 51st week in total as world number 2s. Semi-finalists in 2022 when they lost out to Hoki and Kobayashi, who went on to win the title. So he also has a birthday next month. 28 he'll turn in February. So, like their opponents, 2 straight games in their first round match, and then 3 games against Chen and Liu from China, a brand new partnership playing in their first ever tournament together. That was 3 games yesterday, 21-14 the deciding game. So Iris Metspalu of Estonia is on umpire for this one, and Liu Yushuan from Chinese Taipei, the service judge.
gentlemen, on my right, Aaron Chia and Soboyik, Malaysia. And on my left, Sabar Karyaman Gutama and Muhammad Reza Pahlavi Isfahani, Indonesia. Aaron Chia to serve to Sabar Karyaman Gutama. Lobo. Play.
So the former world champions, Aaron Chia and Soboyik, in the all-white kit nearest to us, against Gutama and Isfahani. I was saying it's the last chance for Malaysia to have semi-finalists, because all other Malaysians have already lost in this year's tournament. In the Malaysian Open, since the first of the Open era in 1983, good rally. Yeah, super attacking play. It's only happened 3 times that we haven't had Malaysians in the semi-finals. That was in 2018, 2023 and 2024.
Yeah. So, a lot on Chia and So's shoulders.
Absolutely. It's a super return of serve.
Service situation is going to be extremely important here. We know that Gutama and Isfahani, they are really, really good in the service situation. Let's play also really. And they also got a really, really good attack. So if they can dominate the rallies from the go, then it's putting some pressure on the Malaysian defense. On the other hand, if they can get on the attack themselves, then the defense of the 2 Indonesians is perhaps the weaker area of their game.
4-3.
Seeing the inaction, the point you've been making.
Yeah. Super.
Service over. 5-4.
Interception by Isfahani. So the Indonesian pair, they're really playing the percentages in the service situation. If they feel they have like a 55%, 45% advantage, then they play those shots and they accept the 45% that are losers in order to get the 55% winners. And obviously, if you play enough rallies, then that's a winning concept. And one of the very best at that concept is sitting on their coaching chair. And such a one.
Yeah. 6-5.
Requires so much accuracy and discipline to play against such a pair.
Yeah, well,
silver.
And incidentally, Setia won 2 Malaysian Open titles in 2013 and 15 with Mohamed Hassan. So he knows all about winning these majors. Apart from the fact he was 3 times world champion, 4 times world champion.
Look how quick he is with the racket.
7-6.
Isfahani, really proactive. against it.
8-6.
Good play.
Nice.
Excellent play. Great finish by Chia, but also nicely set up. That one by Sowoo-yik. That was the one who did the damage.
Service over. 9-7.
Malaysians simply have to get themselves on the attack, which prevents the Indonesians from attacking.
Yes.
Oh, that's a huge miss from Gutama. So it is the Indonesians, Gutama and Isfahani, who have the advantage at the mid-game interval. 11-9 after 7 minutes.
Play.
So 11-9 resumes. Oh my goodness! Trickery there from Isfahani.
12-9.
That was super.
Cool spray on the right elbow of Gutama in the interval. And this is one of the situations where when you play the concept that the Indonesians play, the percentages, that you have a little bit extra edge than your opponents. Let's say it's 55-45. Then you stay true to that. In each rally, you don't suddenly play 7 drop shots in a row or something like that. You stick to it and you try and beat your opponents as big as possible.
Service over.
And that's going to be interesting to see if the Malaysians can counter that, because yesterday we saw that when they were in a good position against the Chinese pair, Liu and Chen, they sort of took the foot off the pedal a little bit. And I feel that this is one of the situations where it can be costly here.
Yeah.
Got to be there
Service
every
over.
single rally.
14-10.
Service error. Gutama.
11-14.
Well, that's 3 cheap points.
13-14.
And you talk about the Malaysians having to keep the intensity up. And I just wondered whether Isfahani tried a behind-the-back shot, didn't he?
Yeah, but he also that stayed in.
That's definitely stayed in.
Chia challenges for
They're going to challenge anyway, the Malaysians. Well, I'm astonished by that.
That was a fantastic challenge.
14-all. Play. Service over. 15-14.
Yeah, all that good work at the beginning of the game from the Indonesians has counted for nothing, with sort of a sloppy period.
Yeah, they played sharp. At the moment, a little bit too sharp, but that's the style.
16-15.
Banking on that in the end they will get the right amount of net rollers. Good play.
Service over. 16-all.
Into the lead.
17-16.
They're working Aaron Chia at the back of the court.
Yeah, if they can, it seems like a good idea.
17 all.
The Malaysians will try and get it past Isfahani here in the service situation.
Good interception.
Quick, across the step. So missed it.
It's gone long.
Service over. 18 all. Watch the ball, please.
This really is crunch time here in the first game. The award for winning the first game is extra confidence and extra pressure on the opponents.
Play.
It's a great move by Sudirman.
19-18.
Oh, it's landed in. It is 2 game point opportunities for the Malaysians.
18.
On the line. So close.
Yeah, it was the right play.
19-20.
Sudirman just unsuccessful. Great shot, that one.
One game point has come and gone. One more remains for the Malaysians. This time they convert. 21-19. The opening game in 19 thrilling minutes, coming from 10-14 down. Delight for the Malaysian players, delight for the Malaysian fans. One game to the good. 21-19.
Sebab dia jaga setengah terus, paham nggak? Itu dua macam di defense-nya, grab, landing, atau dua angkat sekalian. Oke, ya? Di defense-nya dua. Dia mau angkat lagi, press.
20 seconds. So, get ready. Second game. Level. Play.
So the former world champions and number 2 seeds, Aaron Chia and Silver League, one game to the good.
1-1.
Tumble serve. And this is a perfect start to the second game, having clinched the first for the Malaysians.
Exactly. And at the moment, Chia and Seoul, they really got Isfahani's number. They're winning most of the rallies at the net against him, securing the initiative. That's in.
Fabulous tumble serve.
And this is where you just keep on piling pressure if you're the Malaysians. You don't hold up at all. If you have to attack 10 times from the backcourt, you do it. That's the attitude you want to bring on court. That rally, or shot that Aaron Chia saved all the way to that one.
Yeah.
That earned a point. That's the attitude you want to bring. That's what you want to show the opponents they're up against today.
Seven love. Oh, it's landed in.
Service over.
And boy, did the Indonesians need that. Oh, my goodness. Now a service error from Isfahani.
8-1.
I go back to that attempted trick shot, you know, seen from Isfahani.
Yeah.
I think the momentum changed after that.
Service over. 2-8.
That's the way to do it from a Malaysian perspective.
9-2. Thank you.
Way long of the back line.
10-2.
And it's totally one-way traffic at the moment. It's all in favour of the Malaysians. 11-2 at the mid-game interval, having already won the first. What a performance so far by the Malaysians.
Thank you, Liza. Play.
So 11-2, 12-2. I was going to say, Steen, that mid-game interval, the Malaysians probably didn't want a mid-game interval. They wanted to keep the momentum going, but
Exactly.
it's gone just long.
And Isfahani looks like he's lost all belief. But, perhaps Andrew Sechuan has told them the story about two Danes that ended up becoming world number ones, and a couple of years ago, maybe 3 years ago, they were one game up and 11-2 in the second. I can't recall the opponents. They ended up losing the match anyway.
That's right, it was at the Singapore Open, wasn't it?
Was it? I can't recall exactly where it was, but I recall that it was a huge disappointment. And of course you start by winning 1 point and then go for the next. I think for the Indonesians it's important that they try to get it below the tape, soft. He's doing a really good job, so he can standing forward on the court.
And that's just inside the back line. Super.
Service over. 6-13.
They were using those disguised drives in the early stages when they were enjoying success.
Brilliant play by Malaysians. Was it Aaron Chia? Yeah, there. Just gets it enough under the top of the tape. So a push really isn't an option.
Service over. 7-14. Aaron, ready? Hold. 9-14.
There's 3 points through Aaron Chia for the Indonesians. Great attack there by Gutama. And now they're within striking distance.
Yeah, it's remarkable, isn't it?
8-3 since the interval.
Service over. 15-10.
They did well at the front of the court there, so
He's played a magnificent match, in my opinion.
17-10.
In an area where previously wasn't his strength, the front court, but he's been magnificent today.
Required. Super. 2 points away from a second semi-final here at their home event 4 years after their first semi-final at the Malaysian Open. Match point opportunities.
20, match point 10.
Well, they've been superb in this second game, haven't they?
Ever since 14-10, you're right, Jill. That's when the match turned around.
Converts on their first opportunity. 21-19, 21-10 in just 34 minutes. And the host nation do indeed have semi-finalists on semi-final Saturday tomorrow.
Match won by our Chia and Soboyi. 21-19, 21-10.
Ladies and gentlemen, best winner of the session.
final rally. And how fitting that So Yi played the winning shot, because he was outstanding today. (21:19, 21:10) in 34 minutes. And they'll play against Alfian and Fikri in the semi-final tomorrow. The party's already begun here.
Enjoy it when you're playing well.
Absolutely.
I must say I'm looking forward to that men's doubles tomorrow, because they played a magnificent match against each other in the World Tour Finals.
Yeah. Well, as far as our matches in the second session were concerned, Anders Antonsen, who was winner here 2 years ago, absolutely destroyed Kento Nishimoto in just 46 minutes, 21:9, 21:12. Then it was mixed doubles and success for Denmark again, with Jesper Toft and Amelia Melund, the European champions, beating last year's champions Purva Nupro and Pearl Sempran, came from 1-8 down in that deciding game. Then it was women's doubles, and Jeong and Lee, too good for Osoa and Tanabe. Then it was mixed doubles, and Tang Chung-man and Si Yoon-suet beat the reigning world champions in 3 thrilling games. Then it was men's singles, and Kunlawut Widasan, the Asian champion and former world champion, beat the European champion Alex Lanier in 3 games. An hour and 22 minutes, that one. And then the defending champions Kim Won-ho and So Seung-jae beat Man and T from Malaysia in 2 straight games. And as we've just witnessed in the last match, Aaron Char and So Yi, the former world champions, beating Gutama and Isfahani in just 34 minutes. So semi-finals tomorrow, all on court 1, all 10 semi-finals. It all starts at 10 AM local time. That's 0200 GMT. So in the meantime, from all of us here, and especially from Steen Pedersen and myself, Jill Clark, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.